Welcome to the last part of this teaching. The topic is there something good in sufferings? Yes, it is. We have seen many different perspectives. You know, in my theological educations, I've learned a lot about what it means to be a leader, or how to educate other leaders, how to work with the spiritual gifts and this and that. But in all of this, I will never forget one point. And we don't hear this very often. It was the point about sufferings. And we had the duty in our study, in our university, to read a book. And it was a book about different spiritual leaders, different persons from the Bible. And it was an examination about their life, about their biography, and it was clear that all those people were going through big troubles, big sufferings, big problems. And God was using that problems and sufferings to change their character, to change their ableness to live in harmony with God, to change their attitude. You know, when we don't accept sufferings from God in our life, when we don't come closer to God, when we don't learn our lections, we cannot serve other peoples. I have seen so many churches, they cannot deal with problems. It's only a religious niveau, and woe to you when you have problems. Fine clothes, everything is well. Hello brother, hello sisters, everything well. Yes, everything is well. Woe to you when you have problems. Everything is okay. All families are perfect. And then suddenly, bums, they are divorced. They are divorced. And people are shocked. We thought everything is well. No, this is not the reality. Those people in their churches are not able to help each other. They are living a religious life. Also in modern churches, God is healing everybody. Just believe, God will solve all your problems, and woe to you when it doesn't happen. Then there's something wrong with your faith. There's something wrong with you. You will get even more problems. But their theology is wrong. Their faith is wrong. That's the problem. Because God can lead us into troubles, into sufferings, because he has good intentions. And even when the devil is tempting us, Jacob says, be happy in all temptations. Why? Because the devil knows it's only a 50-50 chance. Sometimes the devil, with his temptations, brings us closer to God, and that's not what he wants. Be happy in all the temptations, because they bring you closer to God. When the devil realizes that he brings you closer to God with the temptations, he will stop that temptations. He will come with something, other temptations. But that's the way to get victory. In chapter 4 of Jacob it stands, come closer to God and the devil will flee from you. We are again on that point. All the sufferings, all the temptation, they separate the wheat from the chaff. Are you coming closer to God? Can God change you more and more by sufferings? He will do this even with good things and happenings in your life. But here we are talking about sufferings. Don't try to come into better circumstances when God is leading you into sufferings. Try to learn the lesson. Try to serve God faithful in the little. You will realize that sometimes God preserves you from other troubles. Sometimes He prepares you for ministries. Sometimes He will use you as a light in the world. And we must accept this concept of God, because God is using sufferings to make Jesus perfect holy, as we have seen in this series, and He will use sufferings even for us. This means in our churches we must have a yes to problems. We must have a yes to sufferings. We are judging totally wrong when we think people who are suffering, they are guilty, they have done something wrong. It is possible, but it is not always like that. Sometimes God has a big plan, as we have seen with Joseph. We must come to that point that we understand I have problems and I need help. Others have problems and they need help. We must live in this reality. God can use sufferings to make us better, because His aim is that we are complete, holy, as Jesus was. Is this your aim? Are you longing for holy perfection? Then you have a yes to suffering, because holy perfection was only possible for Jesus Christ by suffering. He never did any sin. But would only the sun shine on Jesus, you will never see this perfect holiness. But in His suffering, He shows us the godly character, the holy love. In this darkness, He is the light of the world. Are you ready for that? May God bless you.